goodness. Team, hold up. Hold up. We did it. We did it. We have officially sent in our application today for the Pump.Fun Build in Public Hackathon, and I could not be more fired up about it. Welcome, everyone. My name is Trav, and I am here on behalf of Web3 Matters. If you are tuned in from Pump, if you are tuned in from X, from one of the other 3 platforms that we are currently streaming to, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today, this is going to be probably a quick stream. This was mostly just to really send out that announcement here that our application is in, the video content is complete, and everything's official. Everything is official. And we couldn't think of a better time to do this than today for several reasons. Number one, PumpFun, the hackathon is trending. It's building momentum. And we actually have people who are building tools to actually track the progress of the different builders here, which maybe I'll see if I can pull that up here in a little bit. But before we carry on much further, I just do want to do my own due diligence and make sure the stream is up and running as it should on all of the different accounts here. And so far, so good. I think actually we may be having some technical difficulties on X again. Let me just check in with the team. Okay, good. Let me just check first and foremost that we are actually live on Pump here, because I think that's going to be one of the most important ones. Let me double check. It's looking, there we go. All right, we've got the feed. We are looking good here. Excellent. Thank you to everyone who has joined us already on Pump. I am just double checking with with the X account now. That is going to be next. Let me see here. Okay. I don't actually see the streams going right now. What is happening here? All right, I'm gonna need some backup here. I'm just gonna touch base with the team here. Let me just double check. Okay, good. Kobe, we're good. Thank you, my dude. We've got Kobe in the background, making sure we're all set here. Kobe, if you are watching, can you also please make sure to share this into the community as well? That would be huge. Maybe you can share the stream itself from the Web3 Matters account, and then also the announcement here. I love it. You are the man. Okay, perfect. Everyone, welcome. My name is Trav once again, and let's just get right into it. Let's do it. So first things first, I want to pull up the chart because I want to make something very, very clear to everyone here. Let's do this right now here. First of all, look at that mug. Look at this crazy guy here. So as we can see, chart is chart. Not looking super hot, but you know what? That's okay. Most important thing I want to show you and to emphasize here are all of these green dots. So we've got a couple of different things here. DB, that is the deployer wallet, and the B signifies buy. As opposed to SDS, which is deployer wallet sell. Those are in red. Note that there are 0 red dots here. Also, we've got just the regular Bs. Those are me. I've been buying this entire time. Tops, bottoms, doesn't even matter here. Excuse me. Fact of the matter is that we are invested in this token here. We want it to crush. And yeah, like we're doing this for a couple of reasons. We want it to have value. The main reason because we are actually, as part of our mission here with Shipyard, the product that we were building, which I will get into that in a quick second here. One of the things about it is we actually want to foster creators, empower builders, not only by giving them the skills to learn how to vibe code, to create apps, to create products, to refine services, but then also to market those skills and make something sustainable for themselves here. Not only that, but we want to actually use this token to integrate with this entire process here. So, one of the ways we want to do that is by actually hosting different projects, different builders, giving feedback to them about how they can optimize this, and then also give them grants, micro grants with the actual ship token here. So you can see we've had our ups. We're kind of low right now, but thankfully, because things are low, we are actively accumulating this token so that we can very soon actually start to give these micro grants in the form of the ship token to these projects. So I'm pretty fired up. Our most recent one here, we've got probably one of the bigger green candles we've seen in a while here, which I'm pretty fired up about here. And this is just the beginning here. But definitely, if you guys are interested in this side of the conversation, the tokenomics and all of that, definitely make sure to follow Web3 Matters on X. Put on those notifications here and stay tuned for some more epic announcements in terms of that. Also, while I'm on this topic, if you are a builder and you guys are looking to get started, looking for some support, whether it's exposure, whether it's funding as well, whether it is this word, I always forget this on streams. It starts with a D. It's gonna bother me like crazy. Getting your stuff out there. There we go. It's not the word I'm looking for, but you guys hopefully know what I'm trying to say. Actually, yeah, like expand your reach, deliver your message, deliver your product, deliver your service to as many people as you possibly can. Let us know. We would love to host you and we would love to support you as best we can because that's what this is all about here. So that's what I'm talking about here. Yeah, so definitely check out the Shipyard token here. Oh, look at this. I don't know who's responsible for this, but the deployer wallet just bought some more on this green candle. Let's see. Distribution. Oh my goodness. Kobe, you're the man. That was the word I was looking for a second ago. The word I was looking for is distribution. If you are a builder and you need help with distribution, let us know. We would love to give you guys a hand with that as best as we possibly can. And why? Why all of this? Honestly, this has been our mission in Web3 Matters since day one. Truly, it has. Now that we are actually building in this hackathon, um, hopefully we'll win. That'd be amazing. 12 winners will each get $250,000 to help support their building. If we can get this is going to make all of this stuff grow exponentially faster and larger. It's going to be insane. Um, but all that to say, our mission with Shipyard and with Web3 Matters since day one has been to deliver as much alpha as we possibly can in terms of crypto, but now also in terms of AI, because AI wasn't a thing actually, which is crazy to think when we first started Web3 Matters here. Um, yeah, and just give you guys as much valuable insights, information, alpha, so that you guys can win and you guys can take advantage of the most opportunities that exist as possible in Web3. Um, yeah, and now that we are building this, it gives us a framework and it gives us a foundation to maximize this, to make it easier, a platform to actually speak out and share your work and your vision with the rest of the world. But then also, we are creating apps, new apps, at least one every 2 to 3 weeks. Um, and then, most importantly, behind that, not only are they usable apps that will bring you guys value that you can use in your day to day life, but the most important part is we're also giving access to the full breakdown through video content, through asset packages on how you can actually build these things yourself as well. And why would you want to do that? Let me tell you, I'm going to use Kobe as an example for this here. So when I first met Kobe, I met him, I'm not even sure, probably about 2.5 years ago. He was building his own community at that point. He was building his own token. He had a couple of developer friends, and they were working on building some pretty cool stuff. And but he himself knew nothing about coding, nothing about building like that kind of behind the scenes stuff that's involved with creating, um, like developing essentially, like creating apps, creating dApps, and all of that here. Within the last year, he has started vibe coding. He started way back when none of these Claude bots were a thing. Even ChatGPT, I think, was one of the very first renditions of ChatGPT, where you basically had to cut and paste code blocks, and it was just so tedious. He's been working on leveling up his vibe coding skills for over a year now, and he's gotten to a point now in just over probably about a year and a half, maybe a year. Kobe, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong here, but the man is a freaking wizard. He is able to create a- dApps from scratch in like a day, apps from scratch within a day. It's wild. And for example, our first app on our, or it's actually our first dApp on Shipyard right now. It's called Shipment, and essentially what it is, you can log into the site and buy credits with Soul. And once you have those credits, you can generate an image. You actually have a chat with a chatbot right there on the website, generate an image, and then you can mint that image as an NFT, and it will be sent automatically to your wallet, which is super cool. Like it's a relatively straightforward dApp, but the fact of the matter is that he built it. I think it was about maybe a day or two, cumulatively, and it's fully functioning. It's secure. It's on chain, and um, yeah, he's one man show. Whereas traditionally, something like that would have taken weeks, months to build. We want you guys to be able to do that as well. Because now that we have a Kobe on Web3 Matters, literally the possibilities are endless. We literally just need to come up with an idea of an app or a dApp or a product or a service to make, and the man could build it within sometimes even a day. Like, for example, I asked him to add a new feature to Shipment today, and it was so that we can actually upload images onto Shipment and then generate images based off that. I think he did it within 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like, it's crazy. And of course, you guys, I'm sure, have seen spoke or mention of Claude bot on their timeline here. I know there's a ton of legends who are doing incredible things with Claude bot here. Let me tell you something here. Our next product that we have, it's it's actually Kobe's been testing it out now, is a polymarket bot. Actually, there's two. There's a polymarket trading bot, and then also a market making bot to help keep the volume being generated on our ship token, so that we can keep our, what is it? What is it? Our status essentially here, so that we keep exposure here, so that it can continue to be seen. Um, you know what? Real quick, let me just do this. Actually, even better. Let me just do this for a sec. Oh, there we go. Hello. Um, Yeah, no, these are gonna be the next things that we're actually going to launch, and you will have access to them on Shipyard. Plus, we're going to give you the entire educational breakdown through videos. We'll walk you through step by step on how these were built, and give you guys all of the repo, I think is the word. I'm still learning this stuff here myself here. All of the or all of the prompts here, and all of the steps, so that you guys can actually start building these things yourself. And even if this is not what you want to build as a product, just by actually building these products here, these dApps, these apps, you're very quickly going to be able to learn how to build anything you'd like. So, very safe, very secure way to do this. Very profitable way to do this. I'm very, very excited here. Perfect. I'm just getting confirmation from Kobe. Yes, repos, prompts, and step by step walkthroughs. So perfect. All of that stuff will be provided here. So I think, first of all, let me just check to see if we have anyone chatting with us right now here. I just want to see, because if you guys do have questions here, um, I'd love to be able to chat with you guys today. Okay, I see that. Okay, perfect. I see that we are live still. I do just want to share this. Perfect. There we go. Now people can actually see this. And it's not just the PFP that's illuminated here. So that's awesome. Okay, so what I think we'll do next here is let's actually we made a post. Let me share my screen here real quick. Let me share my screen. Oop, here we go. I'm gonna pull up our announcement post, and we're gonna watch this video together here because it's pretty rad. It really does a good job with explaining. Oop, good job with explaining what it is exactly that we're building, and it'll give you a good intro into all of us here. So let's do this. Let's do this.
So my name's Kobe Bean. I'm our lead developer at Web3 Matters.
My name's Trav, and I've been a professional live stream host for the past 3 years. I'm also a professional video editor and Web3 marketer.
My name is Victor Munoz. I'm also go by the name of Quantic on Crypto Twitter. I'm currently working as a developer relations. However, I've been building in the space for over 3 years. As you can see, if you check out my work on social media, doing live stream, building community, creating apps, teaching other developers.
I build our apps and then I teach people how to use them. I've been vibe coding since 2023, back in the days of copy pasting code blocks from ChatGPT into VS Code. And now in 2026, I'm doing my part to pass the knowledge down to help other builders combine the awesome vibe coding tools that exist now and Web3. What Web3 Matters is in 2026, we're the first open source hub for entrepreneurs on Pump.Fun.
We want to create the first open source hub for entrepreneurs that are coming to Pump.Fun. Now, why am I talking about this stuff? Is because there is a massive opportunity to fill a gap for creators that can also build stuff.
So there's so much vibe coding content out there. Claude Code, Claude Bot, your timeline is filled with crap, but nobody tells you exactly how to use it for your workflow. There's nothing specifically for Web3, especially with the assets, tools, and tangible things that you need to go out and build your first Web3 application.
Our ethos in Web3 Matters since day one is to help deliver value, actionable, tangible value to our community every single Friday. And we've been hosting live streams and spaces for the past 5 years now. I plan on continuing to do this with our work in this app with the sole mission to lift up and empower everyone who participates.
So we're about to launch our first Web3 application, and we've got 3 on the docket. Our plan is to launch a new app every 1 to 2 weeks, and then also launch education that's attached to that as well. That was going to include GitHub repositories, prompt packs, all the things that you need to build each of those apps that we built without any development experience.
So what makes our approach unique is also pretty straightforward. We're not here to shill you the next 1000x meme coin. We're here to build first and last.
Teach a man to fish, he eats forever.
Oh. So I think I messed that up here. My bad, my bad. Why can I hear myself now though? That is really distracting. Let's turn that off. No, I can still hear myself. Well then, let's start off by hold up. Pull this back up. All right. So there's that. Actually, I can't hear myself now. So that's perfect. All right. One problem solved here. One problem solved. Let's do this. Let's pull this down. And actually, I do want to finish that video here. Of course, one thing that I do want to just take a moment and celebrate is we started the stream at 11,000 market cap. We're officially at 13,000 market cap. So thank you guys for jumping in and supporting us. And let's pull back up this. Let's pull this back up here. Let's finish up this video here because this is important. Perfect. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to stop this one. I'm going to pull this one back up. There we go. Also a professional video editor. And
Variants.
so what makes our approach unique is also pretty straightforward. We're not here to show you the next 1000x meme coin. We're here to build first and last.
Teach a man to fish, he eats forever. What we want to do is teach you how to fish, not sell you the fish.
I think the future will change dramatically thanks to AI, and everything will be driven by the attention economy. And that's something that will necessarily take place via having tokens and applications and things connecting together. And that's a complicated thing to do, right? And we have been building the engine for having these tools live and support entrepreneurs for a while. And in this project, we're going to teach you everything we know.
So our token ship is the glue that holds our ecosystem of apps and education together. It will be used with each of our applications and will be also used to gain access to the educational resources and the mini courses on how to build these apps yourself.
So with that, could not be more excited to be on this journey with you. Definitely stay tuned every Friday at the very minimum for our updates on our live stream. We'll be definitely posting up impromptu live streams here and there to keep you guys involved in the journey and to hold ourselves accountable. My name's Trav, this is Kobe, and this is Quantic. Together we are Web3 Matters, and we will see you this Friday. Love it, love it, love it. Awesome, guys. Yeah, thank you for bearing with me while I get my life sorted out and showing this. Next thing I want to show is let's actually have a look at the website together. So I think that'd be a lot of fun here as well. I'm just going to pull up a new screen. Here we go. Yeah, let's check this out. And I think this will help clarify a lot of things here as well. So, nope, not that one. Here we go. So here is our official Web3 Matters website, recently refurbished by Kobe, the man as well. It is like, this is freaking awesome. These are actually all of our live streams here. This is the one that's live right now, and that they're all sent directly to our website. So you can actually watch them here if you'd like, which is freaking cool here. So real quick, let's see here. So yeah, let's go to Shipyard. Let's enter Shipyard here. So here we go, Shipyard. Build logs, mini course playbooks, and reusable Web3 launch workflows. Here we are. How our token ship, which if you are tuned in on PumpFun right now, you will be very familiar with this and how it works here. And I'm just checking here. Okay, perfect. We do have a handful of people watching us on on Pump as we speak here. So thank you guys for joining us. So how Ship works. So Ship, our token, is a coordination layer for Shipyard. It aligns incentives and rewards useful building, testing, and distribution work with mini grants. So this token we're not going to be just giving away as the grants for builders. Also, it will be for people who will help us with distribution. For example, we were talking about getting a crew of clippers on our side here, and then also testing. So anytime we build an app, if you guys are able to help us test, we're going to reward you with the Ship token here. So here we go. So free resources, we're going to have open tools to get you shipping, including build checklists and launch templates, reusable prompts and workflows. Oh, I beg your pardon. Weekly build logs from our live streams itself, which we've always made available through Notion templates. Access with Ship, so builder drops and implementation resources. So if you hold the Ship token, you will have access to mini courses for fast Web3 launches, access to apps built through Shipyard, and private builder notes and walkthroughs, which is huge because vibe coding actually does have a pretty significant learning curve. As time goes by, that learning curve gets less and less steep. However, the earlier you start, the better you're going to be in the long run. And that's just not talking about general learning over time. If you can develop an understanding of vibe coding right now, you're going to have such a better understanding of it compared to somebody who does start when it's going to be much less complicated in the future. They'll be much more empowered and capable of fixing problems, actually asking better prompts, all of these different things. I've seen it in Kobe, and it's an absolute fact here. And then next year, we have the builder grants, which we kind of touched here a second ago, but ship useful work, earn ship. So builders who contribute shipping, testing, and distribution work may receive mini grants in ship. And then, oh, this is awesome. Kobe's got the live chart. Are you serious? This is awesome. When did you get this up, dude? This is so cool. Ah, you're the man. You are the man. That's the cool thing. You can just make stuff like this happen just from learning how to vibe code. I think that's so cool. So yes, no, definitely thank you to everyone who's jumping in this upswing right now here. I love to see it. We've covered a lot of ground back to the upside here. So super grateful. Let's just make sure everything is going honky dory here once again. And it is. I am very, very happy to see that. Okay, perfect. As if this is what I wanted. Okay. Let's just maybe go through this one more time now that you can actually see a little bit. Because Riverside, come on. You're not working with me here. So yeah, anyways, this is our shipyard website. All of this is the stuff I just went over. Here's the actual chart that Kobe just put onto our site here, which is awesome. And I'm fired up. So let's get rid of that here. Some cool and exciting announcements I would also like to make today. And I haven't been given clearance by the rest of the team yet to do this. But I'm going to do it anyways because you're here and you're awesome and I love you. So, first things first, we actually have a giveaway that we are just about to announce of ship tokens. We want to grow our actual shipyard community, which maybe I'll pull this up next year because this is an important point here. Here we go. So here we go. Web3 Matters on X. Here is our shipyard community. So actually, wow, we're at 70 people already. That's amazing. This morning we were at 60. I love to see the growth here. So we're trying to get to 100. That's kind of like our bar that we've set. If we can hit 100 within the next 24 hours, that's going to be huge. And basically, we are dropping all of the most important announcements that won't be available to people outside of the community in here. So yeah, super grateful for you guys here. You can see like all of our live streams whenever we're live, they'll come up here. So that's super important. And yeah, no, just definitely if you can join that. And yeah, that's where you'll get all the inside alpha. We want to do giveaways to our community, to specifically our token holders as much as possible here. So maybe I'll quickly pull up the PumpFun page one more time. Riverside, come on. I'm gonna rage quit. No, I won't. Well, yeah, can't say never because I might. I might. Let's pull up the shipyard token. Actually, let's just pull up PumpFun here, and we'll make sure that because there are some imposters already here. So let's go back to the main screen. So you guys do want to find our ship token. Simply go to PumpFun, which is pump.fun. Probably the safest way to do this, and this is advice for trying to access anything just in crypto and Web3. If you want to make sure you land on the right page. So I always search the dApp that I'm trying to access on X, make sure it's the right X account, and then go to the website in their bio as opposed to Googling it and hoping for the best here. So once you're on the actual website, again, pump.fun, go to search, and we are shipyard. But there's two. Actually, there's three. This right here is actually there's four. When did that one happen? Oh, over a year ago. Look at that. Anyways, that one's clearly done. So this is us here. We're at the 13,000. The token address starts with 4KWD, not this one here. This one is an imposter. This one here, I believe, is affiliated with. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's not us. So check this out. Click on that one. To double verify, you can see that these are all of our previous streams. So you can double check that all of those are actually in existence. And actually, the other one probably has our official X account and Web3 Matters website here as well. So yeah, anyways, just the most secure way you can do it is just double check that the token address is the same. And that's 4KWD, first four digits of our contract address here. So um, yeah, maybe a couple other things to dig into here, just to kind of show you guys what we're trying to do here and add some legitimacy. So we actually hold a decent amount of the supply right now. We have a whole bunch of it locked up here as well. Let me just double check. This one, okay, so this is Quantic, first of all. He's one of our core team members. We've got myself, we've got Kobe, and we've got Quantic. So Quantic himself owns over 100 million ship tokens. So this is huge. He's not selling anything anytime soon. Let me tell you that. Um, all three of us are actually accumulating in our own personal wallets. And our plan is to kind of consolidate them all together and then use those as grants to lift up our community here. Liquidity pool. Is this the actual deployer wallet? I think this is. I think this is. Is this the deployer wallet? I'm not exactly sure how that works here. I don't think so. How do we actually find the deployer wallet? Hmm. That's a good question. Can we find it through here? I don't know. I also don't know why the bonding curve reset because we did hit this. Maybe I'll try refreshing it and see because that's weird. The bonding curve definitely finished within like 10 minutes because in the first day we actually generated why does this keep doing that? There we go. In the first yeah, like hour, maybe even 2 hours, we generated almost $500,000 in volume, which was absolutely nuts here. That was such a wild experience. You can see that live stream. We went live as that was happening and it was insane. Okay, there we go. Yes, the bonding curve has complete or it's graduated and that was done within moments, which was awesome here. So maybe we can see that bubble map. Which one's the deployer? Is this the deployer? This looks like it could be the deployer. Hmm. Is this it? Let's see. Let's find out. I'm just gonna pull open the Explorer here. Nope, I don't think that's it. Anyways, regardless, maybe actually here I'll pull up the token address. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to waste any more of your time here. Essentially, we have a whole bunch of the supply. We can even go through this and see, just start doing some basic math to see um, how much we have. Yeah, no, it really doesn't tell me. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get this information for you so that we can give you um, a precise amount of how much supply we actually own, because that's really important. We want to be very transparent about that. We want to actually dox. Well, the wallets themselves are doxed, so you guys can see how much, the comings and goings of our tokens here for sure. Um, but yeah, I would do want to make sure that that information is very, very accessible here for you guys. I'm just going to get myself organized. I'm just going to close all this stuff here. All right, so let's go back here. We'll just keep this one pulled up for the time being. I love to see that we are holding at 13K. That is super cool. I'm really happy about that here. So, nope, this is great. I am going to quickly check to see if there's any, because usually we do get some comments on Pump. Nope, no comments coming in yet here. But if you guys do have any comments, definitely drop them in the chat. Likely you're on X because that's usually where we have the most people watching us at any one time. So either in the actual live chat or just commenting under the post itself. Yeah, just drop any questions that you guys might have. I'll do my best to answer those for you, and we'll keep this thing going here. So yeah, it's so cool to see that we actually have 70 people in our community now. That is awesome news. Let's just keep going here. So I think I've basically covered most of the information that we wanted to share with you guys. Oh, announcements. Announcements. Okay. So first, let me just go over what we've already covered here. Our most important announcement today is the fact that our application is in. Shipyard is officially running for the Pump Fun Hackathon, which is huge, and we're so excited about it. The second thing is the upcoming giveaway that will be coming up soon. Stay tuned, keep your notifications on. We'll definitely make sure that that's accessible to everyone here. Third one is, oh, maybe just to reiterate, is that our next product is coming up soon. We're going to be talking about it on our live stream this Friday. And that course that the last week was the market maker bot. This week is going to be the trading bot for, wow, what's the word? What's the word? Come on. It's the end of the day here. Well, it's not really the end of the day, but I've been going nonstop here. So let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I will find it here. Okay. While I'm trying to find this, I will also tell you the last one is that next week we're going to be hosting another spontaneous or another a second live stream, at least one more live stream besides our usual Friday live streams. It's going to be on Thursday, early morning PST, and we are hosting a legend here. I'm going to pull up his bio here in a quick second here, but let me just finish this up here. I want to make sure that I get this information to you guys. Here we go. Okay. Yes. So it's a poly market trading bot. Kobe has built it. It's insane. It's a bot that actually gets smarter as time goes by. In it, he has over 6 million lines of code that captures something like 14 years worth of Bitcoin market data, using that to actually back test different trading strategies. And it's just like, it's crazy. He's told me some of the results that he's had so far, and it sounds incredibly promising here. So that's going to be our next major product that we are launching here. And that's going to be available to all of you guys, the full breakdown on how you can build one yourself here and make it as reliable as humanly possible here. So let's see here. Where is, let's pull that down. I'm going to come back here. So I'm going to pull this down here. I'm going to pull up my screen, and we're going to pull up, or actually, hold up. Okay. So pardon me for a second here. I'm going to pull up. I remember what I was doing here. Let's do it this way. I need a producer. That's what I need. I need a producer for our live stream so that I can host and have somebody else do all the behind the scenes work at the same time. It's a lot of work. I love it, but I also want to make sure that this is as entertaining as possible for you guys here. So, here we go. Let's pull this up here. So next week we will be hosting a very special guest. It will be Drew. Drew from Web3. You guys don't know Drew. He is such a legend. He is one of the most up and coming creators on X right now. I think in 6 months, he jumped up over 3,000 followers. The guy's editing, he's made huge partnerships. He's a creator for Reach Network. He just made this post here, which is he's partnering with Phantom and Kalshi, which is mega. He's traveled the world, like literally traveled the world, creating content for some of the biggest creators, some of the biggest Web3 names out here. And the guy is just, he is creates one of the cleanest videos you will ever see. Like, look at this. It's amazing. If you guys are video editors and you do want to learn from the best, I'm going to shout out, definitely feel free to subscribe to the man. I do that myself. Of course, you guys know me. I'm a video editor. I've been video editing for over 2 years now, almost 3 years actually, which is wild. It's worth your while to subscribe to this legend here. Um, now, so yeah, first of all, I'm just getting lost in this video here. These are all some of the big names that he's worked with, and like you guys recognize those faces, like they're crazy here. So what's going to happen next Thursday? We'll be hosting Drew. He's going to be giving us insight into just to his life, how he's been so successful in Web3. And hoping we'll be able to talk a little bit about clipping and then video editing as well, because I know the clipping meta right now is huge. Oh, Riverside, come on. Why? Anyways, there we go. This is Drew. You guys can get a better view of that now here. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in clipping, you guys are interested in being X creators, if you guys are interested in growing your presence on X, um, and that goes for builders, creators, and anyone on X, this is going to be a live stream for you. One thing I also have in the works in our educational component, excuse me, on Shipyard is going to be a basically a master class on clipping here as well, that only our ship token holders will have access to. Clipping is one of the fastest growing ways to actually earn in Web3 right now. It's just garnishing your own or polishing your own video editing skills. It's such a highly marketable skill as well, which is huge here. So there we go. Let's pull that back here. I'm going to close that. I love it. I love it. Just going to quickly scope out here, make sure there's no questions coming in here. There was one other thing I wanted to show you guys here. What was it? I'm just going to quickly go over my show notes. Perfect. Nope, it's kind of lost to me. You know what? Maybe we'll end off by pulling up the shipyard chart one more time here, just to have this here so that you guys can actually see the profile, so that if you are looking to invest in the ship token, it is here. I'm not going to tell you to do it. You know, if I've done a good enough job to actually not convince, but communicate to you what it is that we're building and why it's a value add, then make your own choices. But yes, we are determined to see this go up as high as possible so that we can give that back to our community and help you guys grow here. Oh, there it is. I just remembered here. The one last thing that I need to do here before we sign off. So let's close that for a second here. Let's pull up X one more time here. So let's pull up my screen. I'm going to pull up Pump. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this specific hackathon here. So introducing the $3 million Build in Public Hackathon, brought to you by PumpFun. It's time to completely reimagine how early stage projects are built and funded. So essentially, the one thing, eligibility requirements: I have to launch a token, build a product, own at least 10% of the supply, which we own way more than that. We have to build in public, posting on X, forming a community, and streaming on PumpFun are highly encouraged. We're doing all those things. And then just today, we have completed our form, which we are so excited to announce here as well. Does not need to be a crypto related project. However, ours is. Well, it's on chain and it's not token. Well, part of it is token gated. Yep, for sure. Deadline to apply is February 18th. Winners will be announced by day 30. So not long. I think it's the day after that, which is wild here. So how will winners be chosen? This is if you guys are here, if you guys are still watching at this point here and you're curious on how to help support us. So how will the winners be chosen? As the name suggests, we want to see teams validating their ideas by shipping quickly and openly communicate and openly communicating their plans. Organic traction is greater than connections and fluff. So, aside from products, social traction will assess the long-term viability of the project, of the project. So, this is really exciting here as well, and pushes us to actually get out a micro grant for the time being, have at least two products built and shipped, and then also have at least one or two educational packages to have available for you guys so that you can build. So this is our goal. This is what we want to make sure that we do. Here are all the useful links, and then Pump Fun, of course, all the information there. So definitely, yeah, if you guys want to support us, I think the best thing you can do right now is just join our community, which would mean the world to us. If you do, guys, if you are interested in learning and having access to these apps that we have created, you can check out our token. I think I've already given you guys pretty clear instructions on how to access that. Essentially, you can access it from our website at web3matters.xyz, or go to PumpFun and check out Shipyard. And our token address starts with 4KWD, of course, here. And yeah, that will get you guys to our ship token there. And on that note, I think that's about it. Expect a heck of a lot more content coming from us here. And we've got some more videos on deck to help highlight at least one of our products that we're shipping. We are going to be announcing different ships that we're going to be pushing very, very soon. Our Friday live stream is going to be all about the poly market trading bot that Kobe's cooking here. That's just, I'm so impressed. It's so cool. I cannot believe that it's happened. And I'm very, very excited to actually see it. Well, I've seen it, but like share it with you guys here. It's so cool. And yeah, I think that's about it here. So yeah, give us a follow, Web3 Matters, Web3 underscore matters on X. Join the community here and turn on those notifications here. And the value is it's coming. It's a tsunami and it's on the horizon. It's already partly here. So we're good to go. Let's pull this up here. Perfect, guys. Really appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to join us and support us. For everyone who's already done that here. Once again, my name is Trav. I'm here on behalf of Web3 Matters. Stay tuned this Friday for our next live stream, and we will see you guys then. Take care.